Y'all, what did I just read? Let's do 3 things I loved, 1 thing I didn't. Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. Number 1 thing I loved, the world and the monsters. The world felt fresh, different, interesting, and the monsters were so creative, like this perfect mix of scary, some cute, some you weren't sure what was what, and I just love that. I love my brain being filled with new creatures. Our FMC Odessa starts here in Quintus, and then she is betrothed to Prince Intura. I'm hoping I'm saying these right. So we get info here and we get info here and just a little bit here, but hopefully that'll fill in, and that's exciting. The second thing I loved, the Guardian. Obviously, supernatural abilities, eyes that change like mood rings so you know how he feels just based on the swirling colors in his eyes, and his wit and just his badassery. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Now we need to skip to the 1 thing that I did not enjoy, and that was pacing. Pacing is hard. Like, I get it. That's why when I read a book that has paced really well, I scream the top of the rooftop about how amazing the pacing is, because it is hard to get right. I don't know if maybe the book could have been shorter or maybe there needed to be more happening, but it just felt like going through mud at times, just dragging slow and slow. And my absolute least favorite way of world building is the main character asking everybody a whole bunch of questions. And then everyone's kind of laughing about how she asks so many questions, or they're annoyed that she's asking so many questions, but everyone acknowledges the fact that she's asking too many questions. There has to be another way for us as the reader to explore and understand things at the same time as the main character. And because of that, despite how much I liked the world and the monsters, like I was saying, and the MMC, and I did actually like the FMC minus the questions, but I was like kind of feeling like mid with this book because it felt so difficult to get through. Then we get to the 3rd thing that I loved, and that's the ending. Whoa. It was surprising, unpredictable, but yet plausible. Like, it felt like it came out of left field, but then when you go back and think about it, you're like, no, there were some breadcrumbs. So yeah, the ending saved it for me, and I will be reading the next one. I think it's a 3 stars, and I'm gonna give it 2 chili peppers, though I feel like most of you will probably give it a 1, but anything with on-page spice is a 2 for me. And it is a slow burn. Is it worth the hype? Yes and no. What do you think?